Today I wanted to take a few minutes and talk with you about new admissions. We recognize that getting a new resident admitted into your community is a timely process for you. There's a lot that is involved that goes into making sure they have what they need and to making sure that they feel comfortable and settled in their new home. We want to manage the medications on our side so that you can focus your time in helping your resident feel at home. When you are made aware that a new resident is going to be moving into your community, if you could reach out and let your technician know, that is certainly helpful. There are some things on our end that we need to make sure that we have in place. As a long-term care pharmacy, there are rules and regulations that we have to follow. So the sooner we know that you have a new resident moving in, the more proactive we can be to be able to get things lined up for you so that we can get medications sent when they arrive. One of the things that we are going to need is a resident pharmacy agreement. Some technicians refer to this as a provider agreement. It's just the agreement between the pharmacy and the resident, or the party that's legally responsible for the resident, giving us permission to have access to their personal health information and to bill insurance and collect any copays that may occur throughout the month. So that resident agreement is really important. It also lets us know where to send that billing statement to and who's responsible for that. In addition to that, we need a face sheet. On our website, we have both of these forms, the resident agreement and a new resident form or a face sheet, available to you. That's always going to be the most current version that you have access to. And we actually can also send a direct link to the legal responsible party via text or email. So we can send that directly to them and save you the time of having to track it down and get it to them. If you'll just let us know who to contact, we're more than happy to do that. On that new resident form, that's just a face sheet, just providing us with demographic information. Drug allergies, diagnoses are helpful if you have those and can send those as well. That way, as we're putting orders in our system, we can put diagnoses that align with what the doctors are treating. If you have obtained copies of insurance cards or have access to those, if you can make copies and send those to us, that is certainly helpful as well. Front and back, if you've got that available, is helpful. Sometimes the processing information will change, and so the back of the card will usually have a phone number for the insurance that if we don't already have that phone number in our system, we can call and do an eligibility check and get processing information from the insurance directly. So if you've got copies of those, that is certainly helpful. We do have a way in our system to use their social security number or their Medicare number to search for a new insurance plan. So if you've got that and can share that, that's good. But having copies of cards is helpful as well to have those on file. In addition to insurance information and the other forms that we need, we will also need valid medication orders. Orders that have been signed by the doctor with the medication, the strength, the dosing. Additional refills is great. We can reach out to the provider if they don't offer additional refills. That's not a problem, but we do need something signed by the doctor. And if there are controlled substances that the patient is taking, we do need those controlled substance orders sent from the prescriber to the pharmacy. So just be aware of that. If they're taking a C2 narcotic, we're going to need to get a valid prescription for that from the doctor's office before we can dispense that. Sometimes when a resident moves in, they move in with medications. And if we're not going to send everything initially, if you'll let us know if you're going to use up some of their supply so that we can prepare the medications that are needed. And then as you use their supply and run low on that supply, when you get down to about a week's supply probably, reach out to the pharmacy and let them know. We will add that to cycle. If we're sending cycle initially, then any of those maintenance routine medications that they take, we will try and place on cycle so that you don't have to remember to order them each month. But if there are bulk items, PRN medications, C2 narcotics, special order medications, those are some things that we can't place on cycle. So as you run low on those medications, if you'll reorder those when you get down to about a 7-day supply, that way the pharmacy has time to process that and get those to you. Please know that we are here to help any way we can. Your resident becomes our resident as we share in their care together. We are dedicated to making a difference and want you to feel confident in our commitment to you to provide the best experience possible. We appreciate the opportunity that we get to work with you as partners. We recognize that partnership and value the relationships that we have built with you. Thank you for taking a few minutes and watching this. I hope you found it helpful. If there's other things that we can do to help, please reach out and let us know. And from all of us here at Heartland, we hope you have a wonderful day.